It's Friday the 28th of June 2019. I'm just going to give you a technical analysis breakdown of some UK and US stocks. Let's get straight into it. Hi guys, it's Annie, aka the Noctrader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Noctrader on all social media platforms. And if you check that description section below, you'll see a link to my mailing list. If you join my mailing list, you get priority access to my free training course I'm creating for beginner traders. I've also created a Discord group with my friend Infinite Investors, where you can discuss with a community of other traders and investors on trading and investing. Yeah, does what it says on the tin. We call it Pip Talk. So if you check the description section below, there's a link to the Discord group as well. If you want to join, feel free to join and say hello. We'll go through this quickly. As you can see, that it's a bit of a change of scenery and the audio quality is a bit iffy, but it's because I'm in sunny Cape Verde. As you can see, got my little purple tan on. Yeah, so I'm going to make this short and sweet because I want to get back to my holiday. Quickly, I just want to give you a recap of my position in ZAGG. ZAGG's doing well. I held my nerve and I didn't exit my position when it was selling off and it started to rebound and come back off. That's the importance of setting a stop loss just below the support, because if I set it too high, then it would have stopped me out. But now it's making back all the losses that it's made, and now we're nearly at in the green territory again. We're not quite there yet, but it's still the losses reduced quite substantially, and I can still see it climbing up to the resistance line. Remember, the reason why I entered this trade in the first place because I saw a bullish descending channel pattern. Price broke out into the wedge pattern. Broke out into the wedge pattern, and it's been peaking and troughing since about 2017. It's now hit this previous support, which is a support that's never been broken, as you can see here. And I was confident that it probably wouldn't break again, so that's why I set my stop loss just below that. And lo and behold, it's just been bouncing off of it, but it hasn't broken this support yet. So I still see price going up to as far as maybe $8.50, maybe $8.50. So I'm still holding my long position for ZAGG. ADNT is doing exactly what I've expected it to do. On the daily chart, it's a ascending channel pattern. I entered my position around here, and it's been rising and rising ever since. I expect maybe the next week, maybe a week and a half, it'll take to get to my take profit point. Right now I'm about up £200 thereabouts, and yeah, all I keep seeing is green candles, and hopefully that'll continue on until next week, and then I can take my profits around $30 for about £560 thereabouts. So it's going well so far, and I've also raised my stop loss to £60. So we're in the green territory, which means if something goes wrong and price starts going down, it's not a matter of will I make a profit or loss. It's now a matter of how much profit I'll be making, which is a good thing. Now just onto some of the other stocks that we're looking at. What's AES? What's it doing? So AES. So on the daily chart, AES is one I've been following for some time, and it hasn't really made its mind what it's going to do. I've seen it kind of hit this kind of intermediate resistance 2-3 times, and I can see it potentially selling off, but right now it's bounced off this line again, and it might make a try for the resistance line again. We'll see if it breaks it or if it kind of hits it and comes back down. But right now AES is not something I would trade. I'm just watching it, waiting for it to make a decision as to whether it wants to break out of this resistance or sell off some more. It's just one to watch right now, but that's how I'm playing it. I'm playing it by ear based on what it does to this dotted line. The next one is ASOS. ASOS, sorry, I'm not doing British and US, I'm just kind of going in as I see fit, because yeah, just all over the place today. Yeah, okay, ASOS is where's ASOS? ASOS is selling off. If you look at the weekly chart, it's quite telling. Wait, let me go to the weekly chart. ASOS is seriously selling off, and it doesn't seem like it's losing momentum. It looks like it's really going for it. It's been selling off for the last couple of weeks, and it's been going at an even faster pace. The MACD looks like it's just at the beginning of this sell-off, because it's just about to turn to the downside on the weekly chart, and I believe it could break this 20 217 mark. So this is the £207 mark. I reckon it could break it and make a new low. That hasn't been this low for a while, so I think it could break this point. I'm going to set an alert here. But yeah, ASOS right now is really selling off. Another stock to look at is CXO. CXO, I want to cover this because a lot of people enter this trade based off of based off the technical analysis that I did on it last time. And while on the 4-hour chart and the daily chart it is a descending channel pattern, I personally wouldn't take a short position on this. And the reason why is that on a weekly chart it looks like momentum has kind of dissipated. It's struggling to break out of this kind of $26 resistance line. If you can see it here, it's struggling to break out of it. It's tried it several times but it hasn't. And look at the and if you look at the MACD, the MACD is kind of losing momentum. It's not really being aggressively going down, so it's not something I would potentially trade as a short because I feel like it's losing momentum on the weekly chart. And if you look at the daily now, yeah, see that line is quite telling because it's tried to break out that line several times before and it hasn't, and even now it's struggling to. And if you go to the 4-hour chart, price seems to be sorry, there's flies everywhere. Price seems to be plateauing, and then it looks like it's going to make its way back up. And so I wouldn't be surprised if price actually breaks out of the resistance line and then starts making high highs. So I personally wouldn't go on the short position for this on CXO, but traders you see fit. I thought I'd just give you that some information on what I think is going to happen with CXO. Another stock that I'm looking at, STNG. STNG is just moving like a tree. It's doing exactly what I expected it to do. I'm kind of upset that I didn't take a position in it, but I'm already in 2 other positions. I don't want to overextend myself. But this one is really taking an aggressive approach. The flag was identified, the bull flag was identified, and the minute it broke out, came back down to consolidate. So on the 4-hour chart, it broke out of the flag, came back down to consolidate, and you know this is where I would want to enter, where it consolidates against old resistance as a new support, and then it started shooting up today, and I can see it getting to the $32 point within the next couple of days, so maybe early next week. And yeah, so it's running, it's doing exactly what I expected it to do. So yeah, that's it. Those are the ones I'm covering for today. I'm not going to go over too much because I want to enjoy my holiday. But yeah, aka the Noctrader signing out.